Hello everyone, it's Scott here and it's time to talk more about the Nintendo Switch 2. You see, I was recently invited by Nintendo UK to the Nintendo Switch 2 Holiday Showcase event in London, which was an event that showcased the games you will be able to play on the Nintendo Switch 2 this holiday season. So, for this video, I thought it'd be fun to show you around the event floor and talk more about what the showcase had to offer. So, let's dive in. The Nintendo Switch 2 Holiday Showcase took place on the 4th of December 2025 at 2 Temple Place in London, a fantastical building known for its impressive architecture, and it's true as it looked absolutely amazing, especially decorated with Christmas and Nintendo themes. After entering the main entrance and given a Holiday Showcase leaflet and a Christmas Santa themed Nintendo hat, it was time to explore. The Holiday Showcase leaflet that was given is actually a map of the building and informed attendees that the event is split into 5 sections. Each section focused on a particular style of play, and challenges were listed for attendees to complete. By completing all the challenges and obtaining a sticker in each section, you'd then be rewarded with a Nintendo themed goodie bag, which we will take a look at later on in this video. Anyway, our tour begins at the stairwell, where I find myself in front of a massive Christmas tree decorated with Nintendo-themed characters, and next to it was not only a Princess Peach standee, but a huge and rather suspiciously placed Chikorita plush. We'll start upstairs and go through each room to see what's on offer. The first room I entered was the massive games section, and inside you could play Assassin's Creed Shadows, Cyberpunk 2077, Hollow Knight Silksong, and Star Wars Outlaws on the best setups possible. The games in this room are designed to show the power that the Nintendo Switch 2 can achieve, and the room also had the Emerald Rush DLC for Donkey Kong Bonanza playable as well, with prizes up for grabs if you could find a sticker on the Christmas tree next to the game. The next room that I find myself in was labelled as Your Favourites Upgraded, and inside this room you could play Hogwarts Legacy, Pokémon Scarlet, Pokémon Violet, Red Dead Redemption, Super Mario Galaxy, Super Mario Galaxy 2, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom in their Nintendo Switch 2 upgraded forms. The games in this room were chosen to show the performance upgrades of Nintendo Switch 1 games when played on a Nintendo Switch 2. Most of these games are available now on the Nintendo Switch 2 as Nintendo Switch 2 editions. Either way, this area showcased those upgrades for everyone to enjoy. To reach the next room, we have to backtrack through the massive games section, and this time you'll also see the catering stands. Drinks and treats were served throughout the evening, and the drink stand also had a coffee machine that created latte art of any artwork you desire, or you could simply have Nintendo character latte art on your drink. The final room upstairs is the mouse control precision aim section, where you could play Apex Legends, Fortnite, and Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. All 3 were set up to play in mouse mode, but Metroid Prime 4 Beyond you can instantly switch between mouse mode and controller mode without entering a menu screen. Those that completed the Metroid Prime 4 Beyond demo would also be entered into a prize draw to win a Metroid Prime 4 Beyond amiibo. I did defeat the boss and enter the raffle, but I actually have no idea if I won, as I didn't go back to find out. Returning downstairs, we have 2 more rooms to explore. First up is the social play section, and this is where most of the attendees spent their time, including myself. In this room, you could enter tournaments for FC26, Kirby Air Riders, Mario Kart World, and Street Fighter 6. Different rules applied for different tournaments, with FC26 and Street Fighter 6 tournaments being knockout rules. I did enter Street Fighter 6 and lost in the first round, which is unsurprising, and Kirby Air Riders and came 4th in the first heat, which I thought was pretty good for me as I've only played Kirby Air Riders in the open network test. The social play area also had Split Fiction, Survival Kids, and Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment available to play in handheld mode, as well as Super Mario Party Jamboree plus Jamboree TV with the Nintendo Switch 2 camera. The social play room was designed to highlight both competitive and cooperative types of games that can be found on the Nintendo Switch 2. That's not all, as the room also had a way for attendees to share their Nintendo friend code with others, as you could go and write this code on a wall and everyone in the room would be able to see it. The final room within the Nintendo Switch 2 Holiday Showcase was tucked away in a small room in a corner. It's known as the Relax Anytime Adventure Anywhere section and offered a quiet and calming space away from the noise of the other rooms. Inside, visitors could play the Atelier Ryza trilogy, Fantasy Life, Hades 2, Kirby and the Forgotten Lands, Pokémon Legends ZA, Room Factory Guardians of Azuma, Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar, and Trails in the Sky First Chapter. So, now that we've explored all the rooms, what about the Pokémon plushie hiding away under the tree at the start of this tour? Well, throughout the rooms within the Nintendo Switch 2 Holiday Showcase event, Chikorita, Tepig and Totodile were all hiding away around the building, and if you took a photo of each one, you'd get a sticker from the Relax Anytime Adventure Anywhere room. Basically, it was an alternative to playing the games and a rather fun distraction from the other activities that were taking place around the event. With all 5 zones visited and stickers acquired, it's time to return to the exit, or the entrance, to claim the Nintendo themed goodie bag. But what's exactly inside? Well, inside this Nintendo themed goodie bag contained a holiday themed candle, a Donkey Kong Bonanza notepad, a Mario Kart World hand towel, a Donkey Kong Bonanza sticker, a Donkey Kong Bonanza pin badge, some Mario Kart World flags, and some leaflets and a book about the Nintendo Switch 2. So, there we have it. That's what the Nintendo Switch 2 Holiday Showcase in London had to offer. It was a fun-filled night with games, entertainments, and prizes. Sadly, I didn't win any prizes this time in the tournaments or during the raffle, as a raffle did place towards the end of the evening, but there's always next time. Thanks to Nintendo UK for the invite to the event, and if you'd like to know more about the Nintendo Switch 2 and its games, then be sure to visit the Nintendo website. But also be sure to leave a like for this video and subscribe to the channel for more Nintendo Switch 2 content.